It's time for my monthly Star Wars haul video. Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher and it's the beginning of May. It's May 1st, so May 4th, Star Wars Day is in just a couple of days here. So that means it's time to see what kind of crazy stuff I picked up for the month of April 2024. The first two new additions to my collection were Funko Pops, surprise, surprise, and they were a couple of Bitty Pops that I was missing from my Bitty Pop collection. So one of my subscribers and friend of the channel, AJ Frost on YouTube, he actually had a couple of Bitty Pops that I needed for my collection, and I had a couple that he wanted, so we just did a swap there. So the first one was one that'll complete my original set. It's the silver Stormtrooper there, the Chrome Stormtrooper, which is the only one that I was missing there. So that's what that guy looks like there, and I will be doing a full video on these, so stay tuned for that. And then the second one is the Grogu. I think this is a Grogu with the frog is the second one that he sent me. So I traded him one of my duplicate Grogu with the cookies for this one, and I sent him the Tusken Raider for the Chrome Stormtrooper. So now I believe I've only got one Bitty Pop to get for the Mandalorian set. I believe I'll have to double check that, but I'll do a video on these and show you guys how close I am to completing the set in a few days here. So stay tuned for that. The next item I added to my collection was also in that package that AJ sent me with the two Bitty Pops. He actually gifted me a Funko Pop that I don't have in the collection yet. So it is the Sabine Wren number 679, the box lunch exclusive Sabine Wren with the spray paint there, with the kind of testy looking spray paint there. So yeah, thank you again so much, AJ, for sending this one out with those Bitty Pops. I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate the support. And I will be doing a review on this one, so stay tuned for that. The next Funko Pop I added to my collection was a Funko Pop I picked up at Hot Topic a couple weeks ago now. It's one of the new Phantom Menace Funko Pops, and it is the Jar Jar Binks here with the Booma balls, the blue balls. He's swinging those things around. So really excited to have this one. I do like the look of this one. So this is, I think, my third or fourth Jar Jar in my collection now. I don't have the original blue box, but I have every other release of Jar Jar that we've gotten over the last couple years here, because we've gotten, 4 releases now with this one over the past 2, maybe 3 years. So really excited to add this one to the collection. I do need to get the rest of the wave here, so the Obi-Wan and the Anakin, the Battle Droid. I'm not going to get the Watto, but I'm going to get the Padme there. But I do need to get the rest of the ones for the wave. But I'll be doing a review on this one, so stay tuned for that as well. Next, I'm going to jump into some artwork. So I went to the Geeky Market here in Edmonton one weekend. I can't remember which week it was. I think it might have been a couple weeks ago now. But one of my favorite local artists here, Paul LaRue, he had his booth set up, and I had seen a piece that he was working on his Instagram, and so I knew he had this piece coming out. So I picked this piece up. I actually picked up a couple pieces from him. So the first piece is this one here. This is this new piece that he was working on with Grand Admiral Thrawn there. You got the Captain Enoch, you got one of the Night Troopers, and then you got the Night Sisters in the back, and that just looks absolutely beautiful. So another great addition to my art collection. And then the other one is actually just on the other side. It's in the same sleeve. It is the Tusken Raider, and I love the look of this with the twin suns setting in the background there, and you got the stormtroopers that this Tusken Raider just went all loco on there. Who went beat these stormtroopers down. So that looks really, really epic. Really excited to add that to my collection. And then staying with the artwork theme and moving into my Calgary Expo haul. If you are a channel member, I did drop a video showing you what I picked up at Calgary Expo. But the first art piece I got from Calgary Expo, and one of the first pieces I picked up at Calgary Expo is this, again, from Paul LaRue, because he had his booth set up down there. This Darth Vader piece, which looks really, really epic. And I think it looks like he's almost maybe in his castle on Mustafar because of the the floor there, but it looks really, really epic. I'm really, really excited to add this one to my collection. Love Paul's work. I'll leave his link in the description below for you guys to give him a follow on Instagram and support him. But that's the first piece of art I picked up at Calgary Expo. The next two are a couple different pieces that I haven't seen before, this style of artwork. So they're both of my favorite character, Darth Maul. And it's by an artist named Daniel Scott Jr., aka Pop Rap Art, which is exactly what it sounds like. Art made with candy wrappers is pretty much what it is. So it's what the name sounds like. So the first one is, like I said, Darth Maul. So this is what that one looks like. So you can see the different candy wrappers that make up Darth Maul's face here. So that looks really, really awesome. Very unique. So really excited to add this to my art collection. And then the second one, as I mentioned, is Darth Maul as well, but just in a different style. So this one has all the different candy wrappers in the background as well, and just a different shot of Darth Maul. But it just looks really, really cool how he did this with all candy wrappers and stuff. So very, very cool. So some really nice additions to my art collection. Next, moving into the only photo op that I got at Calgary Expo, it was with Dennis Lawson, who plays Wedge, and that is what that photo looks like right there. So really excited to have my second photo op with a Star Wars celebrity. And when I heard Dennis Lawson was coming, I had to get it with Wedge, because Wedge was Luke's backup guy, like he was his wingman, right? So Red 2 got my photo with Red 2, Dennis Lawson, Wedge. So very, very cool. I'm excited to add this to my wall with the photo of myself and Carl Weathers just back here. R.I.P. Carl Weathers. But yeah, no, very excited to add this one to my wall. Moving into some autographs that I got at Calgary Expo. The first autograph I got is from Dennis Lawson. So I got a piece of artwork that I got from Gina Long Illustrations. I ordered a couple prints off of her in the past, and I got a few prints off of her back at Edmonton Expo last year. So she sent me a just with the prints that I ordered, she sent me a little 8x9 or 5x9 inch print of Wedge Antilles. So I showed that off in a previous haul video, but I got it signed by Dennis Lawson there. So it says, it has Dennis Lawson's autograph there, and then it says, Wedge, look at the size of that thing. So a quote from A New Hope when they're making the attack on the Death Star there. So a classic Wedge quote. So really excited to have that. I'm going to get it some sort of frame or maybe an acrylic block to put it in, because I saw that on Amazon, and I think that might look really great on display in an acrylic block. So that's the first autograph I got. And then the second autograph I got was of D. Bradley Baker. I did the table photo and the autograph combo. And if you don't know, D. Bradley Baker does the voice of all the clones in the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch and all the animated series. And including the Bad Batch, the main Bad Batch crew, Hunter, Wrecker, Crosshair, Echo, and Tech. So I had a plate made by AM Custom Plaques on Instagram, and he did an incredible job of this plaque. I did show it off in, I think it was last month's video, so check that out. But this is what it looks like with it signed by D. Bradley Baker there. I'm not sure how I'm going to display this thing. I might just get like an acrylic stand and put it in front of some on one of my shelves in my collection room here, but I think that looks absolutely incredible. I love how this plaque looks, and I'll probably order some more plaques, for future autographs that I do want to get. So that's the second autograph that I got. Moving into a couple miscellaneous items that I got at Calgary Expo this year. So when you go, you get your badge for whatever expo or con you got. So I got I originally got the Calgary Expo, the Empire, the Imperial Calgary Expo one here. So it's got the Stormtrooper on it, and it's got the Imperial insignia behind that there to hold my badge. But then later in the day, my friend Mitch, who was there as well, he actually bought me the Ahsoka themed Calgary Expo one, which looks incredible too. It looks really, really cool. And this one was one that was selling out quite a bit over the weekend. So when he heard that there were some more, he went over and picked me one up. So thank you, Mitch, for doing that for me. And then one other little random one from Calgary Expo. I was walking around and getting shots of different cosplayers, and there was a Boba Fett cosplayer who was cosplaying as Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett, and he passed me this Beskar, 3D printed Beskar, which looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not the most detailed piece of Beskar, but what I find really unique is he engraved his social media and what con it was. So I like that. That's very unique. That's a unique way of doing things. That might be a good way of me handing out things at future cons myself. But we'll see. That could get pretty pricey, but very unique piece, and that's going to sit in one of my shelves here somewhere. And then the last addition to my collection was something my wife picked up for me from Marshall's when she was out, I think just last week. It's something, different and unique. I think I've seen these before, but they're the little miniature decks, I think they're called, or fingerboards is what they're called. Little miniature skateboards. You get a little skate ramp, but it's a Star Wars Mandalorian themed one. So you got 3 different skateboards with some Star Wars characters, Mandalorian characters there. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them. I'll probably open them up and put them on the one of my shelves somewhere there. But that's very, very cool. Like I said, I have seen this before, but I never really picked it up. But that's the one thing my wife got me this month. So thank you to my wife for grabbing that for me. She's always surprising me with some little things, throughout the month and stuff. She's always picking up random stuff for me. But that one's really, really cool. I really do like that. So I'll be doing a video on that, I think, as well. So stay tuned for that. But that's everything that I picked up for the month of April 2024. Let me know which item from this month's haul was your favorite down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.